In a secret room in the Vatican, an ancient mystery waits to be revealed. Imagine a relic that could transform everything you know about Jesus. A discovery that challenges centuries of traditions and images. What hides behind the figure we know? Records of an ancient painting or sculpture reveal an appearance of Jesus that completely deviates from the Western standard. This image, until then kept secret, raises intriguing questions. Why did the Vatican keep this secret for so long? What truths are hidden in the shadows of the sacred walls? As you delve into this narrative, prepare to question everything you've learned. What do we really know about what Jesus looked like? And what else could be hidden in the catacombs of history? This is an invitation to explore the limits of knowledge, challenging traditional narratives and revealing a new perspective. The Vatican's secret relic is not just an artifact. It is a key that can open doors to hidden truths. Don't blink, as the journey is just beginning, and each revelation could change your understanding forever. Recently, a fascinating relic was discovered in a secret area of the Vatican, and its origin raises many questions. The object, which was found by a group of archaeologists, has characteristics that refer to ancient periods of Christian history. The relic is a small figurine made of a material that resembles ceramic and appears to have been carved with great care. Detailed details, such as facial features and clothing, indicate that it may have been made by artists who lived in times when the representation of religious figures was a central theme. The location of the discovery, a hidden chamber beneath one of the Vatican's least frequented chapels, is shrouded in mystery. This space was not mapped in public records, which increases the curiosity surrounding the relic. Access to the chamber was restricted, and many believe this may have been an attempt to protect valuable information. The atmosphere of the place, with its ancient walls and soft lighting, provided a dramatic backdrop for the reveal. In addition to being an object of great historical value, the relic also carries an aura of spirituality. Those who participated in the discovery report feeling a deep connection when handling it, almost as if they were touching a piece of sacred history. This meant that the object became not just a piece of art, but a bridge between the past and the present. Early analyses indicate that the figurine may date back to the 1st or 2nd century, making it especially significant. This coincides with the time in which many believe Jesus lived and was portrayed. The discovery has sparked a series of questions about its authenticity and what it might reveal about the historical figure of Jesus. Scholars are eager to study more about its context and the techniques used in its manufacture. The implications of this discovery are vast and complex. In addition to instigating the interest of archaeologists and theologians, the relic also promises to impact the way believers see the image of Jesus. This new vision can open doors to deeper discussions about the cultural and religious identity of Christianity over the centuries. The new image of Jesus, revealed by the relic, presents surprising characteristics that differ from the traditional representations that many know. While the most common paintings and sculptures show Jesus as a man with fair skin and straight hair, the figurine suggests an ethnicity closer to the Middle Eastern context. This raises the question of how culture and history have influenced how we view religious figures. The facial features of the new representation are also noteworthy. The sculpture depicts Jesus with features that can be considered more realistic, including a more oval face and a deep gaze, which expresses a serene wisdom. This image contrasts sharply with Western portraits that often extol beauty and symmetry rather than cultural authenticity. Jesus' clothing in the relic is also different. Instead of elaborate and stylized clothes, the figurine features simple clothing, which could be more in keeping with what common people of the time wore. This simplicity can bring a new understanding of the message of humility and connection with the poor that Jesus preached. Image analysis is not limited to just the physical aspect. It also touches on deeper theological questions. The way Jesus is represented can influence the way believers relate to him. A more authentic image can facilitate a more genuine connection with spirituality, making believers feel closer to the historical figure they venerate. These comparisons between the new relic and traditional representations of Jesus open up a space for debates about the cultural identity of religious figures. The discussion extends to the need to reevaluate the narratives that have shaped the vision of Jesus over the centuries, considering how art can influence spirituality and faith. The discovery of the new image of Jesus brings to light a series of theological questions that could change the way believers view the central figure of Christianity. Many denominations may feel challenged to reevaluate their beliefs and interpretations of the nature of Jesus. The traditional image, commonly associated with Eurocentric characteristics, can be questioned in light of the new representation, which suggests an ethnicity closer to the region where Jesus actually lived. The implications go beyond physical appearance. The new image can lead to a deeper reflection on Jesus' humanity, promoting a greater connection between him and believers who feel distant from the traditional figure. This can encourage debates about the universality of the Christian message, which is often seen as exclusive to a specific group. Thus, this new representation can open doors to a more inclusive understanding of Christianity. On the other hand, some denominations may resist these changes, arguing that the traditional image is an integral part of their religious identity. This resistance can generate divisions, where some communities adopt the new representation while others remain firm in the tradition. This conflict can lead to a broader questioning about what it means to be a Christian in contemporary times. Furthermore, the new image of Jesus can provoke discussions about the relevance of artistic representations in the formation of theology. If art has the power to shape beliefs and perceptions, the inclusion of a new image can result in new interpretations of Scripture. This not only challenges the status quo, but also stimulates a more dynamic theological dialogue. The discovery could encourage academic research into the life and times of Jesus, leading to a reassessment of historical and biblical texts. This search for authenticity can enrich the understanding of Jesus' message and its implications for modern society, promoting a Christianity that adapts and evolves over time. The reasons for the Vatican's concealment of the new image of Jesus are many and varied. One of the most discussed theories is the need for control over the religious narrative. For centuries, the Catholic Church has shaped the image of Jesus according to its political and social needs. The revelation of a new representation could undermine this carefully constructed narrative. Another possibility is concern for the unity of the Church. The introduction of a new image could generate divisions between denominations, leading to internal disputes that the Church leadership would prefer to avoid. Therefore, hiding the new image may have been a way of preserving harmony between different Christian groups, even if it involved suppressing relevant information. Furthermore, the cultural impact of art cannot be underestimated. The image of Jesus has been a source of inspiration and debate for centuries, influencing art, literature, and music. If a new representation were to gain popularity, it could challenge established artistic traditions and alter the way people view and connect with the figure of Jesus. The Vatican, aware of this influence, may have chosen to keep the relic secret to avoid a cultural revolution. Issues of religious politics also play an important role in this concealment. Throughout history, the Church has faced external and internal pressures that have forced it to make difficult decisions about what to share and what to keep private. The discovery of a new image may have been seen as a threat to the stability of the institution, leading to a conscious decision to hide it. The influence of different artistic and theological currents over time can also explain the occultation. The image of Jesus, as it has traditionally been represented, has been fundamental to the identity of many Christian communities. The introduction of new representation could be seen as a threat to that identity, leading church leaders to choose silence over controversy. The revelation of the relic brought to light a series of varied reactions among scholars and theologians. Many were skeptical about the object's authenticity, raising questions about its origin and conservation method. The doubt over whether the relic truly represents a faithful image of Jesus has led to heated debates, with experts presenting arguments both for and against. Social media quickly became a battlefield where divergent opinions clashed, reflecting the polarization of the topic. Artists also joined the discussion, expressing their opinions on how the new image could influence their works. Some felt inspired to reinterpret Jesus in their creations, while others were resistant to the idea of changing the traditional representation. For many, art is a way of expressing faith, and the new image could challenge the view they have always had. The controversies surrounding the relic have also raised questions about artistic freedom and the responsibility of representing religious figures. Furthermore, the religious community was divided. Some denominations embraced the new image as a way to reconnect with Christianity's historical roots, while others considered it a threat to the tradition. Theologians argued that the new representation could redefine the understanding of Jesus and, consequently, the very essence of faith. This division generated an environment of discussions that extended beyond religious institutions, permeating people's daily lives. The media, in turn, explored the topic with enthusiasm. Newspapers and magazines devoted entire pages to discussing the relic, its implications, and the reactions it provoked. Television shows and podcasts have launched into debates, bringing experts and diverse voices to the table. Media coverage helped to amplify the controversies, making the issue even more discussed among the general population. The discovery of the relic not only generated immediate reactions, but also left a legacy of questions that will probably last for a long time. Discussions about authenticity and interpretation of the image of Jesus will continue to resonate in academic, artistic, and religious environments, shaping the way the figure of Jesus is seen and understood for generations to come. The discovery of the relic promises to have a significant impact on popular culture, especially representations of Jesus in art, film, and media. The new image could inspire filmmakers to create films that offer a more diverse view of Jesus, reflecting characteristics that were previously ignored. Directors and screenwriters will be able to explore narratives that challenge stereotypes, bringing a new dimension to the character, which has always been a central theme in many productions. In art, the influence of the relic can be seen in several forms. Painters and sculptors may feel motivated to create works that represent Jesus in a more inclusive way, reflecting the cultural diversity of the contemporary world. This change can enrich artistic production, allowing for a broader discussion about identity and spirituality. Museum exhibitions may emerge to present this new perspective, attracting the public to rethink the figure of Jesus. Literature will not be left out either. Authors will be able to use the new image as the basis for historical novels or works of fiction that explore the life of Jesus in a new light. This reinterpretation could generate discussions about the influence of Jesus on modern society and how his messages can be applied today. New narratives may emerge, bringing freshness to the subject and inviting readers to reflect on questions of faith and identity. In the media, the discovery of the relic could generate documentaries and special programs that analyze the implications of the new image. The media can use the figure of Jesus as a starting point to discuss topics such as tolerance, acceptance, and diversity, promoting a broader dialogue about spirituality in the current context. This new approach may resonate with a younger audience who seek authenticity and representation in the narratives they consume. In short, the relic not only provokes debates about its authenticity, but also opens the door to a rich exploration of how the figure of Jesus can be reinterpreted in popular culture. Its influence could extend across different forms of expression, impacting the way people perceive and connect with spirituality in an ever-changing world. And so, as we reveal this secret Vatican relic, we are faced with the possibility that the true image of Jesus is very different from what we have been taught. Why would the Vatican keep such an impactful secret? What else could be hidden in the catacombs of this ancient institution? These questions lead us to a universe of speculations and theories. Could this new image of Jesus be a key to understanding not only his true essence, but also the roots of many religious traditions? What if his appearance could change our perception of spirituality and faith? This mystery invites us to reflect on what we really know and what has been hidden from us over the centuries. What else is behind the closed doors of the Vatican? What other secrets might be waiting to be revealed? Continue with us on this journey of exploring the unknown. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next intriguing discoveries. Together, we will uncover the hidden mysteries and forbidden truths that could change everything we know.